Welcome back, welcome back. Never leave home without protection. Oh. So I'm walking home thinking to myself about all the situations that's going on and leaderships, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like coming to this conclusion where I'm like, the reason we have bad leaders, or the reason kings went bad, the reason anyone goes bad is because that position, that I'm the king, I'm the Wizard of Oz head. That's because that person will always go corrupt if they get power and money and all these things. Like, what did I just say? I literally just forgot. I was just thinking about something that recently just happened. And it was an old story about some Spanish guy, and the Spanish guy fucking they was under tyranny and some dictatorship shit or whatever, and these guys were locking down and fucking killing everybody. So this dude decided, I'm gonna go against this shit and I'm going to fucking free my people. Now this man went on a rogue agent campaign mission, starting with damn near just himself and a couple of other people. They started fighting these people, the government, back so hard, that eventually he started getting more people that was from other places that believed in what he was doing. So then they started supporting him. Then more and more and more and more, because the person was just, they were really destroying these people very bad. And I like looking up a lot of different people's history, because I think a lot of people need to know how some things have actually got started, or just, I don't know, people just forgot their people. And I think that's why everybody is like the way they are, and it's pathetic. So I'm listening to this story and comparing it to my father's knowledge of the Bible, that power, absolute power, can corrupt any man. Not meaning that every man will be corrupted by power, but even this man, he was a literal, oh yeah, that's what made me watch it. It said the real version of Batman, Puerto Rico, or some shit like that. I said, you already know what it is. I said, wait up, there's an ancient version of me, but he really was going hard? I said, I gotta see this shit. And then yeah, he really was just like me, a Batman type nigga. And that's why I say, niggas is lucky this is not the old days, because I would be like that. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't fuck around with niggas. Like, these laws and all these things protect bad people more than it really protects good people. Anyway, so as he did his Batman thing, and he literally ended up getting rid of the dictator, and he starts freeing everything, and he starts realizing that knowledge and something else, I forgot what it was that made him snap. Because now that he has power, he realized people could be bribed, different things. The other countries of the world were building up and teaming up together and all these things. And he could see, once you start becoming the man, you start seeing the future and what else is going on. Everybody's only worrying about they block. The leader's worrying about the town. You know, that's one leader, the mayor. Then there's the state governor. That's his boss. Your boss got a boss. They got a boss. You get it? And everybody has more responsibility. So when you're the king, you know, the president type dude, you're in charge of a whole fucking country. You're not thinking about, oh, we got beef with niggas next door and our little petty problems we have with each other. You're thinking about, well, now that I run this shit, other people take over other people's countries. So how the fuck, now that I'm on the world stage and I'm running this shit, I gotta worry about these things now. I gotta worry about spies and saboteurs and people sending in they sent in so many assassins after this man. It was fucking funny because it was back in the day where the duel was still popping. So, you know, when he would catch the fake ass assassin niggas, he'd just bring your ass outside and say, let's duel, dog, Yu-Gi-Oh style with these pistols. And that's it. He was popping so many dudes wanted to challenge him for his power and all that. He's like, man, bring your ass outside. We ain't all that. I ain't doing none of that talking shit. You want to be the leader? You want to take me out? Come out back, dog. So I was like, yo, I feel that. That's why I guess I get that, yo, sign the waiver, bro. If you really that tough and you're all of that, come and get in the ring so that when we fight by anybody's laws, it won't matter no more because we agreed to mutual combat. We can go in the boxing ring or UFC local gym ring and you can actually go get it on. It's not against the law to not like someone and fight them. It's against the law when you do it improperly on the street because someone can get viciously hurt, slammed on the floor, da-da-da-da-da. But when you sign a waiver, when you sign a contract, no matter what happens to you, you agree to it. You know what I mean? And it's not like I don't think I can lose. You see, the difference in wanting to embarrass somebody or just fight somebody is you only want to go so far. When you have the passion to want to make someone leave you the fuck alone for the rest of their life, then you're coming in with all that passion. You get it? You're going to come in with all that. They just want to play around with you. They want to embarrass you and bruise you, knock you out and all. I want to make sure you never do it to any sound of horns. I want to make sure you never get to do it again. Or I never get to deal with it again. One way or another, someone's going to stop. Anyway, back to my Puerto Rican Batman story. So, as I'm learning about this and watching his story, and he was such a brave man, like, and then since he was so involved with this, I forget what this guy's name was, but it was so Batman-like. Like he was so, his life was so raw, he couldn't be with anybody. And he was like this ultimate lover guy in the beginning. I think he was a family man, and he lost. I think they killed his family, or I don't even remember. But I just remember, I think he eventually gets with a woman because she's like a soldier too, and he recruits her, and she's like fucking Bonnie and Clyde, Batman and Batgirl, and they're fucking tearing niggas to shreds together. And she popped a couple of dudes for him. They was trying to assassinate him, and she caught on to the scheme. She's like, nah, dog, we ain't playing with you. I say, yo, that's why they be scared to let good men find that woman, that Xena warrior princess. They scared when Hercules and Xena get together, you know? Cause that just changes everything. That just changes everything. Everybody thinks that women can't get busy, and then when you send your chick out there, cause nobody knows what she looks like, to your enemies, and their little dicks get hard, cause they're idiots, and next thing you know, you end up in the bathroom and your head's blown off. I say, yo, this guy is ruthless. This nigga ain't playing with y'all. So as he gets his power, like I said, he's seen that knowledge is what really will free people and keep them free. And he's seen everyone's an idiot, though. He said, I freed everybody, but they're all still idiots. They don't even know what they're doing. Like, he was trying to get them to see, like, we the people, that's what this is about. You know what I mean? And that's where the power is at. That's where anything can be built is at. So the true king is the people. And that's what makes me come to this conclusion of, I could be wrong though. You know, because like the Lord and his ways, and you know, when you follow the Lord and you make him the king, and then he works through you, then you do the right job. Because then you understand you serve the people and they don't serve you. So, I was thinking to myself, this guy, like I was like, you ever see a story of somebody that's like, you know, like he's the real life Batman. Like he was a real life good guy. He was a real life, I'm going to change the way things are for my people. I don't like this and no one else is going to do it. So I think God wants me to do it. I'm scared to death. I gotta put my life on the line, and oh well, So he did. The Lord rewards him, and then with power, he ends up going nuts. He ends up doing the same thing that he did to. He took the dictator out, and then he became a dictator, and literally told his right hand man that was working with him, that was working with the other dude that was in charge. That's why I always be saying, y'all bad guys, y'all think y'all could really last forever? The nigga next to you don't like you. He only works for you because no one else will come along and say, we can get rid of that nigga. You know that, right? I need you, though. That's how it always goes. So, the smart guy that he recruited seen what was happening. He was losing his sanity. So he started planning a revolution against his ass. But the dude made laws and stuff and made it where like he was the new dictator, he's the king, and his word was everything. So I think they had to assassinate him or some shit like that, or he died. I think the Lord took him. I forgot. I'm gonna find that story so we can, listen to this together. And then some of my Spanish brothers and sisters. Excuse me. These guys keep on taking my mail. I would like to get my mail handed to me. I come here every day and you're here the same time. I asked you this once already and they keep taking my court papers. Mm-hmm. So I need you, when you come to give the mail there, I'll be right there in that doorway every day waiting to give. See it today? No, I know. What I'm saying is I keep getting my mail taken. I need you to hand me my mail from now on.
There I can, but
no, I know. We when I'm off work, you're starting work, so I'll be right there waiting for you every day. James Garland.
James Garland.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you very much. Definitely videotaping that face, cause soon as this shit keep going, you're gonna get in trouble. I don't know how much they paying your ass, but we're gonna see how much you worth. Anyway. As I'm sitting there thinking about like how the story is very reflective of my life and many other people's lives, because gaining power, becoming the one of your household, your boss at job, doesn't matter where it is, leadership is leadership, and that means you get power. That's why Uncle Ben, Spider-Man's pappy, stepdaddy, taught him the greatest lesson of all time for any leader, anybody that's ever gonna gain any power. With great power comes great responsibility, but he never finishes the end of it. I added on to that because it really is the truth. With great power comes great responsibility for your life. Because we already know that power gives you authority over other people. So we already know you're responsible for other people. Most bad people don't give a fuck. Get it? That's why they abuse their power. But that's why I end the saying with great power comes great responsibility for your life. That's because most of you don't understand the Lord is real. And when he gets his hands on you, your life, and people be fucking wondering why. Like, for years I could never understand how so many people are in good positions. Why is the Lord not letting them have a good family? Why does he keep being this? It's because they're fucking pushed in this spot. They never fucking deserve this shit. They got pushed. They're a piece of shit. And because they will push other people down, the motherfuckers above them that control them will let them ride. And sound the horns, my daddy in the building, and then they wonder why their kids turn out to be dumb shits. Greedy motherfuckers that never even do anything. Fucking don't give a shit about no family legacy, don't care about nothing. It's because they came from fucking nothing. You didn't give them nothing to come from. You know what I mean? And then you faggot ass niggas see someone like me that came from nothing and want to hold up my family name and do some legacy and all that. Y'all niggas get mad. Y'all wish I was that dude. You wish you didn't sell out. I know a lot of you niggas wish you didn't sell out. My readings keep saying that shit. And I'm like, why wouldn't dudes be mad to, you know what I'm saying? Like, see a dude that's willing to take the hard road and maybe never ever get successful because you're not being a scumbag liar. Fucking cheater. And I started realizing it's like all the shit you say about feeling good. You know you wrote these raps. You know you did all those good things. Those things actually do make people feel good. And these fakers, they don't do none of that shit. That's why they don't feel nothing. That's what makes a hater a hater. Because they know that other person is really doing these things. And when they see you happy, when they see you more happier than them in their fancy cars with their, they're like, how the fuck is this guy happy? Because God's real, you goofy ass nigga. That's what you goofy ass niggas don't realize. You just can't understand how a nigga like me could be happy and go through all y'all bullshit, survive through all of it, and just keep living. Regardless if I make it or not, I already made it. I got the best you niggas. And I think my father's doing this to teach me the ultimate lesson of power. Maybe not to give me power, you know? I don't want to be the man. I don't want to be responsible for people. It's fucking hard. You know, I've already done that in my life. I already know what it's like to have people with their fucking hands out and you know they're not going to do any fucking thing. They're just going to keep on putting their hand out and you don't mind because, like, you know, you understand life's a pyramid. Everyone ain't built to be the dude to do these things. And if you don't do it, who's gonna do it? You know? Who's gonna do it? Even if they betray you, does it matter? It used to bother me for a long time, being chosen as the leader and then betrayed by the same people. But then, you know, all the skills of leadership that it teaches you, and things that it teaches you about yourself, and how to like conduct your own life, you know? When people are choosing you to lead them at a young age, and you're like, I'm not even a fucking leader. It actually teaches you how to lead yourself, you know? And when they betray, it hurts, but you will never not be what you already was, you know? You niggas are forced to be leaders. You niggas are bribing to be leaders. Cheating. You've never had people actually vote you in. A lot of you dudes, you know what I mean? Supervisors, I'm the coolest nigga on the block. Nah, you did that off fear, nigga. Nobody actually respects you. Nobody actually really thinks you're a good worker. You're taking fucking bribes under the table. You're fucking a loser. That's all it really is, you know? And I don't want to hurt your feelings even though the truth hurts. But it's just like the story of the guy. He wanted to do all this to be a good person and liberate his people, right? He finally gets what he wants and then realizes why the first guy was taking over and taking advantage of them in the first place. Because they're fucking idiots. And what idiot ass niggas don't know, it don't hurt them until they figure it out. That's the fucking thing. That's what made him go crazy. Because he understood now. He said, yo, I just freed all these fucking idiot ass niggas. And literally, they can be bribed. They could be tainted. They're still tainted from what the fuck was going on. And then he thought, well, I'm going to be like Bane. I'm going to fucking put a fucking iron fist up everybody's ass because they should already believe in me. I'm the one that freed them, right? They wouldn't be where they are without me. And they said, we don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. We don't give a fuck about none of that. We don't care who's in charge. As long as you ain't fucking up our shit. Which their shit was just whatever, regular or something. I don't know what people be doing no more. You know, regular people are so... There's so many sheep. And a lot of people get angry in this new world of, the world's gotta be smart and people will... I don't really believe ever, until we're all gone, people will ever be, you know, how they say common sense. It's not common and it never will be. You know what I mean? Even if it was, people don't understand choices. A person could know right from wrong and their stomach is rumbling and good people won't help, so they're like, fuck you good people, I'm gonna go do what fucking this bad guy told me to do and fuck yous up. For money. I don't care if he likes me. I don't care if he loves me. He's willing to make sure this is not empty. And you good people, I believe in Jesus. The fuck out of here. Y'all just sit back and watch the other team recruit and recruit and recruit and recruit. And then y'all say, oh, it's getting bad out there. Because you're idiots. You won't recruit people. Good people think they're not supposed to recruit other people into being good. They believe, nah, it's just the way it is. As bad people literally recruit every day. All day, every day. They advertise this shit in the music. They're fucking so good at it. They advertise it in the music, the movies, the fucking, the food. I'm watching a fucking cereal commercial and the fucking cereal is eating another cereal. Like they're like alive and shit, you know? And then he goes into his refrigerator and it's a bunch of pieces of cereal, eyes, noses, heads, and it's all his own people, him, cereal, and he's eating them. You know how many, like chicken commercial when they took the guy and they dunked him in the gravy river and then he became a chicken, and what are we gonna do with that? Chicken tender. You people are idiots. And when these people start zombifying and start doing things, everybody's going, what's going on? You will let this shit be right in your face and try to figure out the commercial. It's Illuminati's and it means protest against getting these things off the fucking internet. Off the fucking thing, like our grandparents used to do. When they controlled what went on TV, because they said, if you don't stop, we ain't watching this shit no more. We're going to write letters to the president. We're going to complain about this. Because now we're in an age of where scientists say things affect people mentally. So it's not like we get to make a conspiracy theory. No, go in here with scientific fucking facts. And say these things are going to harm our children. And psychopaths that already are fucking crazy think they can get a pass and just start doing things. It's a fucking joke, bro. But with great power comes great responsibility for your life. Do you have power? Oh yeah, I just told you your power. But you won't use it. We'll sit here and watch until it happens. And then people will complain. Oh well. That's why the Lord said, follow me. Because you live in a world where, you know, without me, you have to rely on their mercy. People are not that merciful. People actually don't care about people anymore, nor themselves. And it's because your power was taken from you. Your power to think. Your power to understand. You're supposed to be able to be free. In certain ways, even though you're a pawn, you know, we are just low-level super. There ain't nothing wrong with that. I know I have rights and commandments and statutes and what's that, Constitution? All those things work for little guys too. And my rights have been breaking. Constitutional laws, all types of shit. I'm over here. I gotta fucking tell a mailman, stop giving these niggas my mail. A third time, they keep fucking trying to get me in trouble. Come on, what kind of world we live in? How many more videos do I gotta make to show these things? Like, protect yourselves, protect other people. Don't expect other people around you to do it. They don't care. They'll fucking sell you out for a cigarette and a sandwich. They'll betray their countries and then think that the people they betray their country for is really going to keep them, even though they're a traitor. If you'll betray your own family and your own fucking country, why the fuck would I ever trust you? That means you're on a take, you goofy ass nigga. That means anybody above me can give you what you want and you'll betray us. All you betrayers end up in the floor somewhere missing and you just never even get it because you're fucking idiots. No one likes a betrayer, not even the people that get you to betray. You can't be trusted. All love, all praise to the Most High.